What's up, Fondy? This is a disclaimer that this episode is going to be dealing with a very serious topic. If you cannot handle the contents of this episode, then please speak with your homeroom teacher. And if you are struggling with these issues, please reach out to someone you trust, such as a friend, a parent, a counselor, and remember that you are not alone.
Hey, Fondy!
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Harvard, and we have an update for you. Today is the last day to purchase tickets for Mr. Fondalock. Tickets will be $5 in the common and $7 at the door. Next, we will be talking about a very serious topic.
As some of you may know, today is a day of silence. This is an annual event to protest the harassment and bullying of the LGBTQ community. Some of our group has decided to participate in this event, and we have gathered a few people to help us understand the day's importance.
So Day of Silence, it's like a school-wide thing that we do, especially the Sage Club does. It's really where anyone who wants to participate will spend the entire school day just being silent, not talking.
Our school does a mixture of people who have taken their lives from suicide and trans people who have taken their lives.
So many just people who are transgender who feel like they don't have a voice or have been silenced. And this is just to remind people that this is still happening and people are still going through this, and to bring awareness to that issue.
It's just to show that these things are apparent in society and that these sort of things do happen. It shouldn't be as common as it is, and it should just be not heard because, well, it's a silent protest. It just needs to be known within society.
It's for everyone. It's not a Sage thing. Anyone who wants to can participate in it. And it's not just about transgender people. It's anyone who's been bullied or harassed, or anyone who's LGBTQ or a person of color. It's to bring awareness to all of them.
We start at first hour after our whole spiel. We all go silent after that, and then till the school day ends.
After understanding Day of Silence, its importance and its message, let's take a look on how it impacts each individual on a personal level.
Day of Silence is important to me because depression and suicidal ideation is a huge thing with our generation and people in our age group. So a lot of people have lost their lives to suicide, and it is good to do something to spread awareness.
Again, just to show people hey, this is still happening and people still feel like this and it needs to change. And again, just to show kids that they still do have a voice.
It represents something that you can't really get back, and sort of almost a memorial for the lives that have been lost due to discrimination and hate.
It helps give a voice to transgender kids that have been silenced through social medias, schools, society, just the world in general.
It's a way to more or less kind of stand out and let it be known, and not more or less stand out and let it be known that even if LGBT acceptance is more out there these days, that it's still, people are still discriminated against all the time. It's still silenced for who and what they are.
Say if you go to a house and your friend's parents are transphobic, you have to go by your dead name, you have to go by different pronouns, you have to keep quiet about it in some places because of how other people will treat you.
And I know that a lot of people struggle a lot just because of the silence they have to go through, the forced silence they have to go through.
Well, for me, it's to show my discrimination and how I feel silenced by people around me with my discrimination, and how many problems I have in my life.
Being a senior in this high school and being a Sage leader especially, I see so many students, young students, who are going through their journey of trying to find themselves and are transgender. and I like see how they don't feel like they have a voice, and I am transgender, so for a long time I felt like I didn't have a voice. So really the whole point of our club is trying to show people that they can speak up, and this day, even though it does represent how trans people have lost their voice, can also show that they can speak up still.
I have known other transgender kids and gender fluid kids, including myself, who've been more silenced for what we believe, the whole it's just a phase, just don't talk about it, keep it to a minimum, don't keep it to yourself. And I'm hoping to just kind of raise awareness to what that actually feels like to more kids.
It can give other people who don't really feel what we feel how much silence it can really or I don't know how to describe it, how much you're put down because of your difference, and it just is a day of respect, you know, and remember how many people have lost their lives.
Basically say something about how people are treated and that your voice will be missed.
Thanks for tuning in today, and make sure to like and subscribe.
You better, guys. Come on.